Yo, we are back. Yes, we're back after maybe 2 3 weeks. It might have been a bit more, maybe like more like 4 or 5 months. But whatever you believe is to be true. So let's just say I've been gone for a week. Now you might have noticed, compared to my other videos, I have a new mic and everything's fine and dandy. You can actually hear my voice more clearly, and you don't hear like I'm in an Xbox party in 2007. Now, I'm starting a hardcore Minecraft series because one, it's been like a year since I played Minecraft, and I just really like Minecraft. I've always loved Minecraft. I played Minecraft for like a year straight, and ever since I've been playing like every 6 months I would play for a week, and I take a break like every 6 months. It's like a cycle with Minecraft, you know? Like Minecraft, like when you first get introduced to it, you know, you play it for maybe like months and months and months straight, and then you kind of get bored of it in a way. But it's an endless game, which is why I love this game. Because no matter what, like in 6 months, when I get bored, I just play this game for a week, and that's totally fine. It's just way better. Also, let us change some controls real quick. Sneak on, hold, yes, yes, yes. Alright, we're all good. So my game plan with this gameplay is to beat Minecraft. I've beaten Minecraft before in survival and other stuff, and I get other people's worlds where I do work with someone else. However, I've never beaten it in hardcore. I've always wanted to try it out and like start one, but I've just never done it. So this is maybe my first try because I've never tried it before. So if we get a first try, it'd be a great track record, you know. So let's just do some basic, you know, first day stuff, kind of the boring stuff. I think for sure it's gonna be quite boring until like episode 3, depending on how much I make of these, how consistent I am. I think with Minecraft because I kind of like the atmosphere and everything of Minecraft. There might be more consistent videos of Minecraft. We'll see. When I played this game, maybe like when I first started playing this game, 2013, 14, I forgot. But it was like on my phone and my tablet with my cousins, and we would just fuck around and like just build a world, get each other mad by destroying shit and stealing shit. And then at the time, I had an Xbox, but I didn't have Wi-Fi at the house. But I had a laptop where I did have Wi-Fi because I would go to my grandma's house. So for like a year and a half straight, I would just be playing Minecraft nonstop because I had a Mac at the time, and a Mac, the only game I could play is Minecraft. And I didn't get my PC until like last year. I had an Xbox my whole life, and I've just kind of recently started with PC, which I'm thankful for. I've met a lot of good friends through PC and through Discord and that's other stuff. I don't regret it. And if anything, I think it's a great, you know, expense of PCs are way too much money. Let me tell you, PCs are one too many dollars. I played for about a year and a half straight, and I do remember, I think I have another YouTube video that I'll probably show you guys one day. And I did Minecraft videos on YouTube when I was like 13, so there's two videos out there of like my like fucking pre-puberty voice, and it is completely different, which makes sense, you know, it's pre-puberty, but it is like astronomically different from my voice. And when I played on my Mac for a year and a half, I was top of the world. I think on Hypixel, which is where Technoblade and all that, I don't really know. I know up Technoblade very briefly because of J-Schlatt, but that's the server he was in, and I was top 10 in the world at the time when I played Minecraft, and I played this game fucking religiously back in the day. I'd say I'm pretty good at it. I think nowadays it's kind of makes it a bit more boring though when I'm doing with that co-op, because like most co-op people, they just want to like just build houses and like take it slow, but I'm so used to like the fast-paced Minecraft. Like I'd rather just like rush to get like diamond and shit like that, just rush to get all the end game stuff and rush to kill the boss. That's what I'm more used to. And with hardcore, I'm pretty sure, okay, I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm pretty sure I won't easily die. Hopefully, we'll see at nighttime, but there's many ways to like not die in Minecraft. I just gotta know like how not to, what to do, and what you want to do first. I think first for sure I'm gonna get some armor because, I mean, that's pretty simple. but yeah, no, I had a blast back in the day just making videos for my Mac and just playing some Minecraft just on my own. And I really enjoyed Bed Wars. Bed Wars is my #1 game. I love that game. I would spend hours on that game on the daily. I had a recent like resurgence in my you know, streaming and YouTube video like thing, because like I joined a Discord server recently with a friend that I met through the Valorant, and she streams and she has a server and a lot of people there streaming stuff, and I saw it and I was like, damn, this seems so fun, because I love streaming. I do. I just don't do it often because one, I want to get like it's always very noisy where I live until like late in the night. And late at night, I am already like kind of like, late at night, I mean like 6, 7. But usually by then I feel kind of, you know, a little bit more lazier and not really wanting to do stuff. So it's kind of a hassle, but I do want to be more productive, and I think I'm definitely gonna try to be more like in tune with like Twitch and stuff. Also, another thing that I haven't really done much, I wanted to do, but I haven't done it yet, was set up like all my alerts and stuff on Twitch. It's a big old like 3-hour long process that I'm gonna have to do one day. I've just been very lazy and haven't been doing it yet, and so I have to do that. And my YouTube videos, I just really like YouTube in general. Like Twitch is so much easier. I just go online, I stream, my friends watch me, and it's fun. It's fun there too. However, I do want my YouTube, like I do want YouTube to also be like a thing that I pursue, because I really enjoy YouTube. I like the atmosphere of YouTube, I like the community of YouTube, I like the general idea of YouTube. I think streaming is fine and all, but I talked I think before in other videos how it's just not as genuine as I want it to be. But I've recently found that it can be very like engaging with the community, stuff like that. It's just you gotta find the correct community. You gotta build the correct community and like have the right people around you that will support you, that will just be around you and all that other stuff. It's a very great feeling. I think I had it one day where I was streaming and like all my friends were watching me, and I was like I was on top of the world at that point. It was very, very fun, and I don't, you know, I don't take it for granted. I think it was very fun. I was trying to find which like video games to record for YouTube, and I was gonna try to Stanley Partables and shit like that. Margaret played, and like some other games that are like story-oriented games, but I don't really like most of them. Like I want to play a story game, but the ones out currently are kind of like either one, too old and everybody kind of already knows about them, and I don't really feel like playing them anyways, or two, they're just not like games I want to play at this current moment at the very least. So I'm kind of just waiting for a game that interests me, and I think for now I'll stick with Minecraft. You know, I will have to bore you guys with Minecraft, especially one of my friends, Vanessa, that doesn't like Minecraft, but she'll still watch the video because I'm making it, which you know I feel good about. Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, Minecraft is like it's a hit or miss. You know, you either really like it or you don't really like it at all, and you kind of find it boring. And that's understandable. It's a very like different type of game style, which is why it's still alive to this day, because it's a very different style of game that none of that's mastered. I think we're gonna go down under the earth because monsters are spawning, and I don't feel like dying. But this is how I usually start immediately. I kind of like get some wood, get some food. I think I get more food, but I'll wait for the morning. Get some food, and then, what's it called? To this, amongst the sea sunlight. And then just go down, like, into the earth, or down under the... It's the earth? I don't really know how to explain this. Like, just the floor, I guess you could say. I go down, and I just mine. Besides Minecraft, my ghost and all that stuff, that's not... no worries, that's not the only thing we're talking about, because if I did... certain one of you probably wouldn't like this video that much. But no, like general life stuff and how I'm feeling. I'm not sure if I had like a general overview of how I felt at a time last time I made vids a couple months ago. I know I made 3 or 4, some of them were more like my current thought process, certain things and all that stuff. I'm not sure if I did like a current like what's it called? I said like it too much. Like a current like thought process of my life and how I think and how life's progressing. And let's just do it now. It's a great idea. It's been well. I think life has gotten way better in the past couple of years. I think life for sure took a turn. Like a year ago, it was very not the greatest of moments, but it's been good. And I've definitely grown as a person. I've matured a shit ton. And what I've realized with like me maturing is there's different levels of growth. You know, there's different levels of maturity. It's like way different types of like I can be mature about like certain emotions, certain things in aspects of life. Like I can be mature about like doing a job and stuff like that, but I could also be not fully mature in doing, you know, like handling like very sad and deep like life situations, or just like handling certain things in life that are like kind of day-to-day things that you're not ready for. And I think maturing for me at the very least, I've definitely matured in certain aspects of my life and certain viewpoints of my life. However, I have not matured all the way, which is kind of the journey of life. You know, there's many different things to do with your lifespan. I think one of those for sure is maturing and finding different value in life. I think when people ask the question, what is the meaning of life? there might be an answer for that moment for them. Like there might be a definite answer, like, oh, my moment, my like meaning of life right now is to do this and accomplish it and like do all these goals and stuff. And that might still stay a part of your meaning of life. But also your views and your goals change and your ambition changes and your view of the world changes and you want to do certain things differently, or things you saw before in a bad light are now in a positive light. So I think there's never a definite answer of what is the meaning of life, or at least what is your purpose, you know? I think we go to this world and try to find a purpose. And yeah, I think there is two different types of purposes when it comes to life. There's the main one that it's a lifetime goal of yours. Like I want, like, through my lifetime, I want to be more like, you know, I want to help people out, or I want to like inspire people. I want to help people. Or I just want to live. And I just want to have a family and just live a nice, simple life. You know, and I'm not saying like having family and just kind of slowing down is simple or anything. It's like all has its own different like niches to it. But there's different like views in life and different ambitions for everybody. And that's like your main one. And then there's another one in your goal in life and your purpose in like current times is like, what do you want to accomplish now? And what can you accomplish now realistically? Because if you put goals, if you have two of the lifetime goals, you'll never feel satisfied. Because lifetime goals, you don't feel satisfied until, I mean, like you're old and you kind of like are okay with dying at that point, you know? Like those are the times where once you completed those certain goals, they're like you've accepted, you know, like you beat life. Like it's like if you live, awesome, and if you don't, it's fine. You know, you've lived your life. No one lives the same life, and no one does the same thing when they, you know, live day by day. Like we can live the exact same life, but I do things way differently, or I care about things differently. Like I might care about one thing, but some other person does not give a shit about, and like so it doesn't really like give them any like good mental stimuli when they accomplish it. So there's many different ways to look at it. Back to my life. I recently went to go see a car that I'm gonna buy, and I drove the car. I saw the car. And it's a very nice car, and I'm not really excited about a lot of things. Like currently, like certain things don't really give me much ambition, or don't really give me much drive, I guess you can say. But when I saw my car and like I saw something I'm going to get like in 2 months, you know, like something I'm going to get and like have, it felt very nice. It felt like I'm like, you know, actually becoming more of something. Because I really love doing videos. I chew. I do. I really do love making videos. It's just, it's hard to like stay motivated and like make a video. Like making the video, like doing this right now, it's the easy part. Like I'm used to this like ranting to myself and other stuff and just like ranting and mumbling on for hours and hours and hours. I'm used to that. What I'm not used to is editing and like the timing and getting everything correct and like getting it exactly the way that I want it. But I make a video, like I can have a 2-hour long video and it's only 30 minutes in the end. Because I cut out so many things that I find boring, or even if they are interesting, they don't make the video interesting. So that's something that I look out for when I'm making these videos, is what is entertaining, what is like, you know, fun to talk about, fun to listen to, like story time, but what is also redundant and not needed, and I kind of like just saying random mumbling stuff that don't really contribute anything at all to the video or like how I want the video to be. It's not like I have like a set way I make my videos. It's just more so like I want to have a general vibe and a general like feeling you get when you watch my videos. Or at least like, I think right now it's a bit more funky, but I think once I continue on like making videos, stuff like that, and make a lot more videos and have like at least 100 videos, I want to have like a general like way I want my channel to represent me. It feels better that way. It feels more like this is your own personal channel and you can like have like a standard for yourself to uphold every single time you make a video. I don't want to just like make a random video, like half-ass it, and then just like release it. It's just like right now I'm pretty much doing that, which I don't really 100% like. However, what I'm seeing right now, it's just more so right now it's experimenting and seeing what I can do, what I like doing, what I'm good at, what I'm not good at, what people find fun, what people don't find fun. That's kind of like my phase right now when it comes to YouTube, and I'm okay with it. You know, I think it's a learning process that I am willing to learn. I do take huge inspiration from Markiplier, and it inspired me to make YouTube and stuff. Like, I've always wanted to do YouTube from other people, but he inspired me as a whole. He inspired me how to be like a certain type of person, to some extent. Like I'm not giving him 100% my fucking live credit, but I will say like it's nice to see someone as genuine as like actually just fully themselves without like caring, but also caring a lot about everyone. That you don't really see that often in both real life and YouTube. I remember waking up last Saturday, and I did like everything. I did my daily stuff. I played some games, all this stuff, and I did so much in that day. And in my head, it was like already probably 11 or 12, because like it's been a long day. I looked down at my phone, it's barely 4. Like that, like when I saw it was 4, it felt so free. I felt so like wow, I can do more than what I normally do. I can do so much more. I can actually accomplish stuff that I've never been like even thought of before. And it's such a great feeling to have. I think overall, it's been great. And which is super weird to say to me, because I've definitely lived a better life. I haven't lived a worse life, I better say, but I've also lived a very shitty life. Like, I remember, like, I didn't feel happy ever, man. I was a I would fucking, like, I was a demon child at school. At home, it wasn't the greatest. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the greatest. We won't get into detail today, but like, I never felt what true happiness feels like. And I feel as though this year, it's been great, man. I feel like I have more control of my life, which before, that was out of the question. I had no control over my life. I have no control over myself. I had no say in anything. Even the stuff that I did have say for, I didn't say anything because I was too lazy or too this and that to do anything with my life. And it feels so good to be able to do that. It's truly an amazing feeling, and I wouldn't give it up for the world. I do think it could get better, and now I'm at the start of my life. I 100% acknowledge that I have so much more to learn and so much more to do. And to some people, that's scary. Like, I have so much more to learn and so much more to do and accomplish before I can even, like, say I've lived a great life. And, yeah, it's nerve-wracking, but also a great feeling to know that there is so much life ahead of you, and yet you are ready for it, and I'm able to face it head on. I have my life in track, and I have a goal in life, which is, like, great to know. Like, it's great to feel like I have something in mind and I have goals to do, and I can actually wake up looking forward to something, which is it just feels great. I can continue talking about how I feel great, and I probably will, but again, it's just such a new feeling for me. It's such a new way I've looked at life, and it's such a new way of experiencing life, because before I'm becoming redundant again. I'm about to repeat myself, but again, it's a nice feeling to have, and I don't take it for granted. I understand. Like, I'm enjoying every single minute of it. You know. Another thing too that I didn't have at the last video is I have a dog now, Zorro. He is, oh my god, he is sunshine. He's a ball of joy. He knows nothing in this world except to be happy and to bring happiness. He is a walking ball of pure happiness and joy. And I used to feel lonely all the time and feel like I'm alone in this world, and I always will be, and I'll probably die alone, blah, 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 blah. And I knew at the time, I'm kind of over-exaggerating. I know I was over-exaggerating, but it was still a shitty feeling to feel. But when I have Zorro, I don't have time to think those thoughts, because all I have time to think about is to hang out with him. You know, I just like play with them, cuddle with them, and it's just I don't have time to think about that. Which is another great thing. Like, I love Zorro to death. We live maybe, like, on average, 60 years of our lives, and we see so many things come and go, and we're used to it at that point. But to a dog, all they see for their whole life is us, and we control how well they live life. Which, even though it's like now, like us, you know, that are actually human, we don't have that control. Like, no one has the control over us. Like, we don't get to determine how our life goes. Like, yeah, okay, determine how you want to stir it, how you want to do stuff, but there's so many unpredictable stuff to come about life that no matter what, you cannot, like, set your life up fucking day one. They're just happy, and they're okay with it, they accept it, and they don't need much to feel much, or they don't need much to feel a lot, you know? And that's something that we don't really quite have. Like, for most people, it takes a lot to feel a lot, you know, but with them, which is a small amount of joy, that makes their entire day, their entire week, that makes their that makes them. That's what I love about dogs. Is I feel like I'm bringing this you know, this I don't know how to describe Zora, but like I'm bringing my child like joy and fun and stuff he's never seen before, and it's such a great feeling to have. I want to give him the world, and that's a great feeling. And I think having a dog is just so it's amazing. I have amazing friends. You guys watching right now are mainly my friends. Right now, you guys are all my friends watching this. I understand that. So right now, I'm kind of helping y'all up. Okay, I'm helping y'all up a little bit. Okay, appreciate it. But no, like I have amazing friends. I think my family life has gotten way better. I feel as though my personal health is becoming better, and I feel like my plan moving forward is getting better. There's so many things that are getting better, and I feel as though I've matured a shit ton. I get shit ton. I think I've become someone that I'm proud of, which is again another thing that was just so bizarre to me before. Like I never thought I could be proud of myself like in any way that now. I knew probably. No, I didn't know much of how I would end up and how I would feel at certain times or how I wanted to feel. I didn't know much. And to like now know how I'm feeling and like the great things about it, it's uplifting and it's really motivating. And again, I lacked motivation. I still kind of do, but I lacked a lot of it for so long. And it's great to have it. It truly is. It's just I really love it. Again, wouldn't trade it for the world. I keep saying it, but I wouldn't. It's such a great feeling to just be able to just live day by day and live thought by thought. So you kind of overlook that when you're living life. They're like you have thousands and thousands of thoughts in your head every single day, but you don't really take the time to just stop and think about one or two of them. You don't like get to think about smaller things and like just what it means, like the effect smaller thoughts have in your mental health. Just so okay, let's talk more about friends. Okay, my recent friends have broken a record. I've told them, one of them specifically, you Kylo, and other friends that I hang out with, you guys have broken records, like actual records. Like I kind of say it and like you might think, oh, he's just saying it to kind of like be nice about it, whatever. No, you guys have truly broken some records. You know, like my IRL friends, maybe only three of them, not 3 or 4, no, 3 of them have lasted me like end of high school to now. Because like even during high school, we weren't the greatest, except for Chad. I think Chad I'm definitely close to during high school, but the other two, Ryan and Juan, I wasn't like all that close to after high school. So I've only really been really close to them for like 2-3 years. And, like my experience with friendships has not been a common experience with friends, you know. Like I barely like had much growing up, and when I did, most of them kind of like faded away very, very fast, like super fast, dude. And so I appreciate my friends that I have now. You know, I've been friends with them, most of them, I think all the ones I currently have right now, for like more than a year, which is bizarre. Another thing that's bizarre to me, like having friends that I've kept for more than a year. What the fuck? What? Huh? It's just so uplifting, and it's so like nice to feel, because you don't feel like you're lonely anymore. You don't feel like you have to keep changing to like meet new people and make them accept you. You don't feel like you have to do anything. You just feel like you can be yourself and not let those thoughts get to your head. Dude, having friends, having you guys, it's an amazing feeling. You know, I really don't take it for granted. Like at times, I admit it, at times I am a complete fucking shithead. I'm a dickhead, I'm an asshole. I am so many things, and I'm not denying that. But you guys have stuck through. You guys have been here through that. You guys have seen my terrible bad sides and my good sides, and y'all have chosen to stay. Which is just another just mind-boggling thing. You fucks have seen my worst and have stayed. That's fucking, y'all are the real champions, alright? Like, what the fuck? Y'all are fucking weird, okay? But no, I appreciate every single one of you. And though I don't show that appreciation much, know that I do. Because I am terrible at showing, again, I am terrible at showing good emotions. I am like, I can show bad emotions pretty easily, because I'm used to it in my household, and also how I grew up. I'm quite used to showing bad emotions, but I'm terrible at showing nice emotions and being wholesome and being nice and just being uplifting. I'm very bad at it, and I want to get better at it because I like being nice. I like being just not having to like be a bit annoying to feel like to fit in. Not even fit in, but just to feel like I don't know. I think me being annoying, all this stuff, is kind of like a defense mechanism, just to kind of like I'm used to like friends leaving me, and I'd rather like not like go through that feeling again and kind of like try to push you guys away. Like I think subconsciously I've tried to push some of you guys away, but you guys have stuck through, which again is another bizarre thing that I will never take for granted. And so like you guys are my learning experience right now, dude. You guys are like the first ones that have become like this. So any friends I have in the future will have to thank you to really show me how it's like to have friends and how to treat them and how to keep them and those other stuff, you know. Like I you know, not too long ago didn't know how to treat friends all that well, or what it meant to be friends. I didn't know the true feelings and how you're supposed to be like, oh, are we supposed to hang out like 3 times a day or else we're not friends? Like I didn't really know what it meant to like have a genuine friend. I had some thought. I mean, everybody has a thought of a certain thing that they don't know about, but like I never genuinely had an idea of it, and you guys have taught me it. And again, I will never take that for granted. It's just something that, you know, a lot of people have and take for granted, and I never will. Because I've been through those times where I had nobody, and I had no one to look forward to talking to. I always wanted to talk to people when I was younger and stuff, but I didn't have anyone. And I think most people have at least some friends growing up, at the very least, you know, not the 0 that I had, but they don't really recognize, they don't really realize just how valuable friends are. And I think, hopefully, I never lose the value of my friendships, and never lose that moral that I have, or like, not moral, but that value that I put on friends. I don't think I will, because I've lived a life without them, and I know how bad it can be. But it's just so, I don't know, I value you guys very highly. And again, I don't show how much on blah blah, but it's there. I'm saying it now because I probably won't say it to your face. I have to say it through a video that most of you won't even watch. But yeah, I'm gonna say it now, so it's, you know, I can at least say, hey, I said it in the video. You didn't watch it, you know. But yeah, I do value and appreciate you guys, and I love each and every one of you. Which isn't, you know, which is like, which I can't say often because it's so weird to say it, but it's true, you know. And it's not really a feeling that I'm used to, so I might show it very weirdly sometimes. I'm just being very rude or me being very distant. I might show it weirdly, but at the end of the day, just stick by me, and you know, one day I'll get better at it. I'm currently in a learning process. Also, I do plan to fight some mobs, but I have no fucking armor because I have no iron. It's just iron, no, it's just copper. I need iron. Why haven't I got any iron? I need iron to survive. I'm kind of caving to get iron. There's no iron. But yeah, no, I've definitely been, I'm at a point in my life where I'm starting to appreciate things more and value things more and have certain views of things. And you guys are there. You guys are right there on top of my priority list. And I've made more friends recently. I've made newer friends, and I've made blah blah. Like, yeah, they haven't passed the year, you know, the year checkup, whatever, the year accomplishment. But now I feel like they don't have to. Before I was like, oh. Like before, my thought in my mind was like, oh, will I keep them, or will they even be here after blank amount of time? And most of the time, yeah, it was no. But I have enough friends that have been here where I don't really want to think about it because I don't really care about it anymore. It's more so I make friends. Like nowadays, I make friends now. Just kind of like, I'm just way more like okay with it. Just like being okay with just a very small like slow friendship. Than just rapid paced friendship that like if I don't talk to them every single day, or I don't like, you know, show some sort of care for them, whatever, every now and then I don't feel like I'm doing my job. I don't have that bad thought in my mind no more. This just made me way better at making friends, ironically, you know. So it's been good. That's all you fucks get for compliments, okay? Don't fucking don't be too high in your horse, okay? Make sure your horse is a bit tame and is not jumping around, alright? I don't want no jumping horses in my fields, okay? That grass is hard to maintain, and if you keep destroying the grass, I'm making you pay for it, alright? It's coming out of your paycheck. But yeah, moving past that, I definitely do want to show my face more. And Twitch, on YouTube videos. YouTube video, I've never shown my face. But on Twitch I have, and I do want to show on YouTube eventually. I ordered Um, I ordered a, I've always wanted like a certain thing. Like most like streamers have a thing, right? Where they, or like just like content creators, they have a thing where that identifies them. You know, like with Ninja, it's his blue hair and his headband. With I think with streamers mainly. YouTubers don't really see him often. I guess with PewDiePie, like you have his like trademarked like design with the red and black waves, whatever. And then with like other like YouTube creators, it's like like maybe their pet that they've done, or like a certain thing they do that defines them. What I'm gonna try out. I'll see how it looks, if it actually is as cool as I think it is. But I ordered a mask that's see-through, kind of like not inspired from him, but it's the only example that you guys probably know, and that's Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen, who has a mask he can see through. Well, he can't see through it, but like a mask like that, and he can still see. In real life version, in the real life world, that would be just a see-through mask. And I ordered a free see-through mask, and I think that's gonna help me out a lot more and be more confident in the camera, because I feel like I'm very. I think recently I've gotten better at it, but in general I have very low confidence and all that stuff. I think that will help me out just to just show my face more and be more confident in myself, even if it's only showing half my face and half of what I am, and like hiding who I am in a way. But I also show my face every now and then. I'm not gonna be a gay maskless, or like a max YouTuber or a max streamer or whatever. I will show my face, but I think majority of the time I'll have that one certain thing, and I just kind of something that defines me. It tends me outside of the crowd. Ooh, finally some irons after, you know, ranting for forever, and of course I lose my pickaxe. That's awesome. But but yeah, I ordered it. It gets here mid next month. So once it gets here, I do expect to see my face a bit more, whether you like it or not. Hopefully you like it, because if you don't, I'm gonna make fun of you. Okay, hey, you better like my face, because this is all you get. You ain't getting anything better. But it gets here in a bit, so you see my face more in videos. I'll have to see be another struggle though with that, because I have to like sync up my face now, my mouth when I speak in videos. But yeah, I'm gonna do that more, and I want to finally set my stream and just sit down for like 3 hours. It'll probably only take me like 3-4 hours. Just do it. I just don't. I feel very lazy. I feel very like not wanting to do it, but it's something I have to do. I want to do. It's not really like I have to do all stuff. It's like something I want to do. And so I think the last thing I'll talk about in this video, because this video is mainly just be me mining. I was gonna just mine for like an hour or two, and then cut to me doing other more exciting stuff. But this is a series. This is not a rapid pace thing. I kind of want to like this series, like Minecraft, is just here in the background, just kind of like have like if I don't have something to talk about, I can just talk about the game for a little bit and go back to like my ranting. It's more so me just ranting, just talking to you guys down to earth, one on one, or one on many. Hopefully, if more than one of you guys see this video, it's not just myself. But just sit down and talk to you guys and kind of Minecraft back in the background. And it feels as though Minecraft is kind of like a mindless, like to me I played so long, and in general it's a very mindless game. And I can just play this game even at hardcore. Like I'm not really scared of a hardcore. I'll probably die. Like mark my words, you know, like me saying right now I'm not scared of Minecraft, and like a week from now I fucking die and I lose this world. But I feel as though it's not as there's so many ways to play this game safe and just play this game nicely. Like what's that sound? I don't know. It's a new update. But in this tunnel I should be safe. I sure hope. If I die, I learn, you know? But, I could just, you know, just play some Minecraft, just do what I want to do for that day in Minecraft, and just talk to you guys, and just, like, my thought process, what's going on my daily, and all this other stuff. But back to what I want to talk about last thing, is my self-confidence, and how that's changed. But no, my whole life I always had low self-confidence. I had body dysmorphia, where I thought I was like way bigger than I was at the time. Like I look at old photos of like how I thought I looked, and I look back at them and I look fucking skinny compared to what I thought I looked, you know? So I did have body dysmorphia, and I have low self-confidence, or had. I think now it's not super high, don't fucking get me wrong, don't overtake me for it, but I think now it's at a good place where I feel confident enough, like mainly because of my mental changes, right? Mainly because of mental changes, where like I know myself now, and I know my worth, and I know like how valuable I am to myself, and how I want to be valued as, you know? And I think now I'm trying my darndest, man, to like get a schedule to like just, I don't know, just be active for a little bit, like twice, 3 times a day. Not a day, like a week, just to slowly lose weight. I do want to lose weight. I generally want to like I want to like, maybe not full on bodybuilder, you know, but I do want to have like a muscular figure, which will take me a very long time to achieve. Don't get me wrong. I know that's a whole 5-year, 3-year process, but I want to work towards that, and I have been working towards that goal. But it's a very slow pace, which is okay. A slow pace is a pace that is moving. You know, I think I'll just head back now. I'll probably call it, but you know, like always in my life, I thought you had to do so fast, or you're not doing it at all. If you're not doing it right there and then, or you're not doing it as fast as possible, you don't get the gratification that you want to feel, and you're not doing it properly. That's something that I've matured in that process. That thought process is, yeah, some things they are a bit faster, and doing them faster could make you feel better. Don't get me wrong, you can do anything fast, and you can feel better for a small momentary value, but it doesn't hold, and you're not consistent. And I'd much rather be happier making small victories and small changes and slowly building up this consistency than just small momentary gain, or momentarily, I can't say that word right, like small victories. Small victories are good, again, like not all of them are bad, but I'd rather have consistent victories. I'd rather have a consistent schedule, a consistent way I do things, a consistent way I take life, you know. And I've gotten better at it. I'm not sure what I said in the past 10 minutes about this. I kind of lost track of my head here. But I want to work towards having a consistent, like thought process and mentality, and like what I want to do every single day, and like working out and all sorts of stuff. My goals for that. And I feel like that is my next chapter in life, is getting all that right. I think right now it isn't there yet, and I probably won't get there for a while, but it also won't like be forever till I do it. It just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, slowly doing it day by day, and I'll be able to do it, and I'll be able to accomplish goals I want. I think that's my current life, and that's kind of what I want to end off the video on. Just my thought process on you guys that I appreciate a lot. Again, you guys, my thoughts on life, what's going on in my life, because I know a lot of you guys, like, I've talked to someone about my life, but not too much. But yeah, if you're watching this video, which I know 2 of you guys that will watch this video, the 2 people that I know will watch it and I appreciate is a person that starts with the name, well, M, but they start with a K, both the nickname I call them, and the other one's an E. Ep and Kale, right? And you two, and anybody else watch this video, that my friend's watching it, again, just to close off this video, it's been a journey. It's been a long ride, not a smooth one. It's been a rough ride, and no, I wouldn't want to have it to anybody else. I think you guys are great. And though there's definitely times where I am, you know, I overthink things and I don't fully explain, or I'm just, you know, be my moody self and overthinking. So I do appreciate you guys, and I don't think I've ever told. I think I've told maybe one of you, but I haven't told you guys enough how much I appreciate you guys. I don't know. I feel as though you guys have definitely helped me shape into what I am today. I feel like you guys have definitely played a part in how I've matured and how I've been able to move through life with such positive views. As though in life, small things have a small significance in life. Like, even when I'm friends with you guys, like, you know, like, say theoretically, I'm friends with you guys for at least 5-10 years. I have 5-10 years in my long spanning life. Well, hopefully long. You know, if I take care of myself, it'd be longer than 60, you know. But it's a small part of your life. But the thing is, again, the small victories make the big victories better. The small, like, you know, mental, like, stability and mental, like, growth that I've gotten through will help me get to those bigger steps I want to achieve, those bigger things. And though at times I feel like I kind of force myself to feel sad sometimes, which it sucks, but that means life's good, life's great. And I think my ending statement here, to end the video and everything, is go drink some fucking water, okay? There's no way you just watch a 20-30 minute video without getting water. Go get some water right now, alright? I want you guys to go right now. I'm looking at you right now, by the way. I see you. You're just sitting down there doing nothing. Get your ass up. Go get some water. and have a nice day, okay? Thank you for watching. I love each and every one of you. And yeah, life's great and you guys are great. Have a good one. Bye-bye.